Frax built a staking machine, and Aave versus Compound is the lending battle of 2026. I'm Rachel from ChainSense. Here's my review of all three. Frax Finance built one of the most capital-efficient liquid staking systems in DeFi. Their approach is different from Lido or EtherFi, and that difference matters for your yield. Frax offers two tokens, sfrxETH and sfrxETH. sfrxETH is a stablecoin pegged to ETH. It doesn't earn staking rewards. sfrxETH is the staked version that accumulates all rewards. Here's the clever part. Not everyone stakes their sfrxETH. Some use it in liquidity pools instead. The staking rewards from all deposited ETH flow only to sfrxETH holders. Fewer sfrxETH holders means a higher yield per holder. Current yield, sfrxETH earns 4.2 to 5% APY, consistently higher than Lido's 3.5%. The yield premium exists because of this two-token design. As long as some sfrxETH stays unstaked in pools, sfrxETH holders earn above-market returns. TVL, approximately $1.5 billion, smaller than Lido but significant. sfrxETH is integrated with Curve, Fraxland, and several other DeFi protocols. Risks specific to Frax. The two-token system adds complexity. sfrxETH depeg risk is separate from sfrxETH depeg risk. Frax governance controls protocol parameters, and Frax has a more aggressive governance style than Lido. The protocol is also more complex under the hood, meaning more smart contract surface area. My verdict: sfrxETH is excellent for yield-focused stakers who understand the two-token model. The yield premium is real and structural, not just temporary incentives. Aave V3 is the dominant lending protocol in DeFi, over 20 billion in TVL across all chains, and it's the best place to earn extra yield on your liquid staking tokens. How it works for LST holders: deposit STETH, sfrxETH, or EETH as a supply asset. Earn supply APY on top of your staking rewards, or use your LST as collateral to borrow stablecoins for other strategies. Current rates: sfrxETH supply. APYs range from 0.5% to 1.5%. Borrowing USDC against sfrxETH costs 3 to 5%, depending on utilization. E-mode for correlated assets lets you borrow ETH against sfrxETH at up to 93% LTV, extremely capital efficient. Aave V3 improvements over V2. Isolation mode for new assets limits contagion risk. E-mode enables higher LTV for correlated pairs. Cross-chain portals allow the transfer of positions between networks. Gas optimization reduces transaction costs by 20 to 30%. Risk management. Aave's liquidation engine has been battle-tested across multiple market crashes. The safety module holds over 400 million in staked AAVE as a backstop. Governance is conservative. New assets go through extensive risk assessment before listing. The practical play: supply STETH on Aave V3 Arbitrum, earn staking rewards plus supply APY, gas costs under $1, no liquidation risk if you're only supplying. This is the simplest way to boost your liquid staking yield. Compound V3 is Aave's main competitor. Smaller at around 3 billion TVL, but with a fundamentally different architecture that some prefer. Compound V3 uses a single asset model. Each market has one borrowable asset, usually USDC or ETH. You supply collateral and borrow that specific asset. No cross-collateral complexity. For LST users, supply STETH or WSTETH as collateral, borrow USDC. The interface is cleaner and the risk model is simpler. Each market is isolated. A problem in the USDC market doesn't affect the ETH market. Current rates: USDC borrowing costs range from 4% to 6%. Supply rates for collateral assets are lower than Aave because Compound doesn't pay supply APY on collateral, only on the base asset. The Compound advantage: simplicity and isolation. Fewer parameters to monitor. Clearer risk boundaries. And Compound's governance is more conservative than Aave's, with slower but more deliberate parameter changes. When to choose Compound over Aave: if you want a simpler mental model, if you're only borrowing one asset, or if you want market isolation as a risk management feature. For pure LST supply yield, Aave V3 is better. For borrowing with clear risk boundaries, Compound V3 has merit. Frax for premium staking yield. Aave for maximum DeFi integration. Compound for simplicity. Each has a role in a well-built liquid staking strategy. My recommendation, sfrxETH for staking. Aave V3 on Arbitrum for lending. That combination gives you the highest yield with reasonable risk. Complete guides for all three protocols are on my website, link in the description. Subscribe to ChainSense. Comment: which lending protocol do you trust most? See you in the next video.